This is how we do. We're out here filming. We're in the prison scene. Crazy stuff. Ryan, the mastermind.
Trying to put this guy on bunk restriction.
But he's gonna put us on lockjaw.
And please don't air this on America's Most Wanted.
I think you should come see this movie because it's the efforts of 50+ people all working together to try to make a story come to life.
Now, on an independent level, I think that you'll be able to really feel for us. This may not be up your alley. It may not be your type of film, but I think it'll still entertain you, and you'll be able to appreciate the 2 years of hard work we put into this. And when you've got literally over 70, possibly 80 people behind the camera, on camera, helping us out, why wouldn't you want to come see this?
I think people should come see our movie just, to be entertained. I mean, that's what people go to see movies for. They want the entertainment. And not entertainment in a funny way, per se, because a lot of people have looked at us as comedians, but I think there's a whole new side of entertainment with this film. I think people get their entertainment from, either enjoying horror films, action films, comedies, what have you. I think this is the complete opposite of what we're used to. So hopefully we can definitely entertain you guys, doing the flip side.
People should come see this movie because it's a way to branch out, support your local independent filmmakers, and it helps get them public relations, gets their word out there, gets their name on the screen. I know they've had some movies in the theater before, and if this goes to theaters, then I think it's going to be a huge hit. Just come see the movie because it's an awesome movie. There's action, there's story, there's structure. It's just overall a superb flick.
Because it's a, why not support local artists? And even the people that aren't from around here, people that want to see, that want to get started in doing this, or people that have been doing it for a while want to see some different ideas. Come watch this movie. It's really neat. It's just, I've seen some of the trailers, and it's just very, very cool.
Just, support independent film artists, filmmakers, people that are, doing what they love to do.
It's gonna be one of those things where you're not gonna know what to expect, but then whenever you get there, you're gonna be happy you came. You're gonna be happy you came. You will leave there knowing that, feeling like, wow, I just sat through something that is actually really good. So I really think you'll be surprised, and it's always gonna have you're always gonna be thinking this and thinking that, and the next thing you know, it's just gonna twist around and smack you right in the face. So to me, it's gonna be very nice. So.
They should come see this movie because it's authentic. It's everything that you've been wanting out of cinema for a lot of years. You haven't seen good movies in a long time. Well, this is a good film. Come out and see it.
It's a whole movie, And that, like I said, it has a message. It's worth looking at. It's not just any kind of film they threw together. It actually has a direction you're going to, It's actually being directed. So, it's just like any other movie you want to see. Once you see the trailer, you're going to want to see it anyway. So, there you go.
Do people not want to be entertained?
One, because you support local art. There's a great independent artist making this movie. Two, there's a lot of great local talent in the movie, acting in the movie. Three, because it's going to be a damn good time for that premiere.
I think this is going to be different than what they've seen you guys do before. I think there's some really nice elements of suspense and crime drama that hasn't been touched on in an independent film like this, at least not one filmed in Tippecanoe County. So I think this is really a nice take on the genre, and it's going to have some surprises that people won't be expecting.
People should come see this movie because it's the best action-packed movie that you could see on an independent level, in my opinion. I just got done filming another independent film, pretty high budget compared to this, and this one is pretty up there with it. So I would say, action-packed, thrill ride at a independent level, and really in your neck of the woods here in Indiana or Lafayette or wherever it is that you're from. So.
Why wouldn't you come see it? These guys are good at what they do, and they've put a lot of time and effort into this movie. and it deserves to have a great big audience to debut.
Because it's a piece of art. I mean, not every day people take the time out of their own lives with no budget film, no production company behind them backing them. They actually take the time to make something like this and make it work.
Well, come see it because it's a well done movie, and you'll have a great time. You know, you'll see people in the movie that you know, and you'll see it. You know, you'll see a different angle to them. Like, man, I didn't know that guy could act. That's fantastic. You'll also be supporting your local, filmmakers and actors, which is also another great thing.
You guys should come see this movie because it's homegrown. It's pretty awesome, and the ending to me was just totally unexpected. I just seen the trailer, so I haven't seen it all yet. But what I seen, man, I love it. It's awesome.
No, these guys are great. They're local guys. They really know what they're doing. They've got a good eye for direction and artwork, and these guys are really top of their game. So check them out while you can before they make a bid.
Oh, this movie's great, and it's good to support local indie filmmakers, and that's all great. But really you should come see this because it's going to be exciting. It's going to be thrilling. It's going to keep you, at the edge of your seat, and it's going to tell a story that's unique and individual, and that you may not have seen before. So you should definitely come see it.
Support Indiana film. Support your friends, family. There's many reasons. Go see something different. A lot of people think Hollywood or blockbusters, and yeah, those are great. They get a lot of money thrown at them. These guys, they do what they do for no budget, and they're not expecting, huge accolades necessarily. They're just fulfilling a dream, and that's the stuff that people should really try to help encourage. So even if you don't like a particular film or certain things about that people might be doing, appreciate the fact that they're doing it. People need to appreciate the fact that other people are trying to achieve something in their life, and that's what's really important.
I think one reason why this film has come together so smoothly is because you've got all sorts of different personalities and different people. Yeah, we've been doing this a long time, but Seth wrote this. I'm the one that goes out and grabs everybody and says, let's do this, and comes up with the times and schedules. Evan and Cree may not play any significant roles behind the camera, but when you ask Cree or Evan to do something, they're there and they do it. And I think they pull off whatever character we ask them to play very well. Talia Garcia, who is coming to this film, has had theater experience. Adriana, the 5-year-old girl, is just talented. Bottom line, you ask her to do something, she's telling other people their lines. Like if I forgot a line, she told me what I was supposed to say. And then Brian Martin, another main villain in this movie, has had role play. He's had plenty of theater experience.
If I had to use one word to describe this movie, it would have to be intriguing.
Dynamic.
Unexpected.
Gripping.
It's rocking.
Violent.
Dark.
Explosive.
Invigorating.
Remarkable.
Deceitful.
Scary.
Phenomenal, awesome, badass.
Time.
Intense.
Cool.
Awesome. Hardcore.
Anxiety.
Mommy, is there something wrong?
When you have all these different personalities and talents come together,
you gonna be alright?
Yeah, baby.
we all have one thing in common, I think, that makes it special. We all love to entertain and film.
I swear, I will cut your goddamn head off.
You're not going to know what's going on up until the movie's over with.
I just want to remind you of the deal. When this is all over, I want to be like you.
There's a couple characters that have to make some tough decisions.
There are consequences.
It's going to be very good, and it's meant to entertain you guys.
Where's my daughter, you crazy son of a bitch?
I think you're in for a treat.
Thumbs up.